podcast number? I don't know. What are we talking about? I don't
Yes, you do. We already talked about what we're going to talk about.
know. Oh, we're talking about body image. We're talking about body image. You had an amazing title for that.
I did?
Boobs on the table.
Oh,
Boobs on the
I know,
table.
because I noticed on a video my boobs were literally on the table. Okay, so I just want to start by saying that it's been very difficult to even start to make these videos because I'm at my highest weight and have body issues, body image
Right.
issues. And so I'm just going to take it as a win that I'm actually doing these
Absolutely.
because I don't even like to look at myself in pictures.
Right.
But that's ridiculous. I
It
know it's
is.
ridiculous.
I'm super proud of you. I think you've been doing amazingly well. And we've talked about this, especially the picture thing. Um, I didn't have pictures with my kids growing up. There are very few where I'm actually in the picture. I'm normally taking it, and it was because of my body image.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um,
Which robs our family of seeing looking back. And by the way,
Absolutely.
whenever we look back, we're always thinner.
Absolutely.
Okay, me. I'll just
Yeah.
say,
So
I'll just talk to myself.
I had bariatric surgery almost 2 years ago. Um, and best decision I ever made. Tough decision.
Mm-hmm.
And for those who say it's an easy way out, F you all.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
it was not easy.
I just took her weight. We switched.
I just shared.
Yeah, it's very kind of you.
But it just, even though I have dropped weight,
Mm-hmm.
I still have body images.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter what weight you're at. Mm-mm.
No.
No. Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
Um, and we've talked about this before. Where exactly does that come from? Is it all social media? Now, granted, before social media, it was the magazines. Yep,
Mm-hmm.
that's the era that we're from. We didn't have the internet, but we still had the billboards. We still had, the ladies selling the cars in their little teeny bikinis, and
Mm-hmm.
um,
Well, plus I think it's just inherently female. I'm
yeah,
sorry. I think that we do it to ourselves,
we are hard
or
on.
women do it to other women.
Yeah,
Um,
I
it's the little girl, and we say, "Oh, she's just so pretty, and she's just so cute." Not,
right,
God, she's damn smart.
right, absolutely. And that, yeah, I haven't thought about that. We do a lot to ourselves when we start thinking about it, or when I start thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
And it did start at an early age. Um, I wasn't heavy until my late 20s, but even in high school, I still felt like I was comparing myself to these numbers, going, okay, I'm at this number.
Mm-hmm.
I should be at this number.
Right, and we're taller, and so we'll always be a larger weight.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody once told me, and I loved this, like, Tammy, you're an oak. You will never be a willow. Accept the fact that you're an oak and be okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
I loved that because we're taller. I am a bigger frame.
Me too.
And the moment that I started accepting that, I was like, you know what? There are some pretty cool things about an oak versus a willow.
Mm-hmm.
Um, not that there's anything wrong with being a willow. Well, I mean, yeah. Now all the willow people are going to come at me.
We really can't win. I'm not
You
quite.
can't.
Yeah, we definitely.
You
I don't know
can't.
that these videos are PC or And the thing is, what you see on
Who
the internet
knows?
is you can always be slammed. That's something my son deals with all the time, and maybe it'll be
Absolutely.
good for us. They probably
Right.
aren't going to be saying anything we don't already know.
Right. Absolutely. But here's the deal with body image. I can be hard on my body image. Oh, I don't like this and this and this. And yet somebody else can look at me and go, are you nuts? I
Mm-hmm.
would kill to have
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can remember your hair. I might hack off a pinky to have your hair.
That seems
Maybe the
severe.
tip of the pinky. I have always had super thin hair. And then after the surgery, it's gotten even less. And
Yeah.
I mean, I can see
And for
through
a
it.
woman with the hair, that's rough, man.
It is. It's because
Number one, that's part of the body image.
it is because it's okay for a dude to go bald. Now, I understand that some dudes don't like it,
Right, right.
but if you're talking
It's
about
more socially
social
accept.
norms,
Yep, yep.
um, you,
And a lot of women have, I've run into several lately, a lot of women who are talking about certain cut and how to, you can really
yeah,
only add. So, I mean, I could take away. It's hard to
right.
add.
Yeah, you could look at my YouTube chat and it would be hairstyles for um, women over 50, super thin hair and fine hair. And it always comes down to one cut,
Yeah.
blood bob, the good old BB.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Um,
But, working to accept who we are. It's definitely a little easier as we get older. I'm definitely not where I was.
right. Now, is it easier though because we just don't give a flying fuck anymore? Or is it that have we accepted ourselves or have we just gotten so walled up?
Well, that probably would take a PhD to join our conversation. Maybe it wouldn't.
My poor therapist.
Here you in bringing reality in again.
No.
It's a valid point. It's a valid point.
It is. Have I accepted this? Have I accepted my turkey neck?
I
Or do I
think
just don't care?
yeah, but I think you're so much better at the body image part. And we've had these conversations.
Yeah.
Well, we've had every conversation, but
Yeah.
you're so much better at that than I am. I strive to be
I
because you're just there. You're like a video. Sure, yeah, let's do a video. I'm ready. I'm like, what? I gotta do my hair. I gotta do this. But I envy that to just
yeah,
eh.
true.
My son's like that too. Of course, he's not a woman. So.
Right, right. Um, but that is true. And how did I get there?
How did you?
I think part of me has just always been I could give a rat's ass. What do you think about me? Um, I can remember.
I'm closer to that, but
Yeah, I mean, because I was like that even I struggled with body image in high school, but I still was just like, if you don't like me, go suck eggs.
which is a great way to be.
Um, it it was lonely at times
Mm, yeah.
because I would drive people away because it was also a defense mechanism.
Mm,
You don't like the way I look,
yeah. I don't want to. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, that's a boundary, right?
right?
Brick
Right. Look
wall.
at us go.
I know it.
Setting boundaries. Um, but yeah, so I have been like that a lot for a lot of my time. That doesn't mean that it doesn't sting.
Right.
Um, when
So we definitely don't have the answers on that one.
no, and oh my god, if somebody would say, "Oh, you have such a pretty face," fuck
You're gonna die.
you.
You're gonna die.
Number one, we are, and people have said that to folks I know, and I just want to beat the tar. Violence is always my first go-to.
I try not to do that. I try not to. Yeah,
That's
it's a
when you're far
habit,
better.
though.
Yeah.
I mean, I try not to tell people what you're talking about. Oh, you're so
Right.
pretty, or I
Right. Because
definitely
that's
could be more
external.
mindful because then once again, I'm perpetuating that
Right.
body image.
Right. Um,
Mm.
but I did appreciate, when people were like, "Oh, you're looking really good," and part of me would preen. It would be like, "Oh, thank you," and then the other part was like, well, "What the freak did I look like? What did you
That's so true.
What did you think
Get you.
of me before?"
Okay. Well, might be an issue there. Or yeah,
Maybe.
there might be some difficulty in taking compliments. Maybe.
Maybe
Maybe.
just a little.
We just kind of excuse it, or we get nervous or embarrassed. And I've
Right.
practiced to say, thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Thank
That.
you.
I need to be better at that. Because if I could just say thank you, the stories that I tell myself in the head, fine. I don't have to
Yeah,
verbalize
they don't
those.
want to hear it.
Because my first thought is, what do you want?
Yeah. Mm.
What?
Oh,
Uh-huh.
you might be a little damaged. Just a little
Maybe
bit.
just a little. It just
Maybe.
makes us more interesting.
That's right. That's what we tell
We
ourselves.
got stories.
Uh huh.
Um. So body image. there is not a therapist alive, I think, that can cure anybody, male or female, with body image issues. It's not going to
So
happen.
therapists don't cure.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Maybe
I
that's
think
why I didn't go.
I think I think this might I think this might be another topic
I
for
think
another
so.
day. So we'll go for now. Oh, you and your fucking therapy. I don't think the therapist